I know probably quite a few people are going to disagree with me, but in my opinion, like talking to people when I was at school, friends, what have you, this was a lot of people's gateway, as in Godsmack, was a lot of people's gateway into hard rock slash metal, especially when Awake came out. Because when, I guess, starting, well, it was before this, but like here was when it really rose to like super popularity. And when Awake came out, I guess that was like the peak, aka maybe it was starting to wind down, but around this time you had like your Linkin Park, Papa Roach, Kid Rock, Korn, Limp Bizkit, Rage Against the Machine. I know they were around well before this. But you had all these like harder bands, but like this was different. To me anyway. And I remember Much Music had the full 3 days. They quite literally aired the first or the full 3 days. Even before the first act came up on a day, they would have a little pre-show, they would walk around, they would do whatever, they would have fun, they would interview people, they would interview the artists. I actually have it somewhere on like 5 VHS tapes. I know I still have it because I have like 2-3 boxes of them, and I know it's there. Maybe not all of them, but I have at least some of them. And I remember watching this, and up to that point, I never seen anything like this. Because if you've seen this, you know what I'm talking about. The middle part, when he starts talking to the crowd and he splits them down the middle. Okay, it's going to be your turn, and then it's going to be your turn, and then it's going to be all of your turns. Like, the way, like, his crowd control with how many people were there, what was the final number? Like, over 200,000 people. He had every single person in the palm of his hand. I remember sitting on the floor watching it, just in complete awe. And 99, this was like, I don't want to say it was the height of when I was into rap rock and nu metal and all that, but it was pretty damn close. I like Korn, Limp Bizkit, like, yeah, I guess it would have been the start of it. And then like Papa Roach, Linkin Park came out, and Crazy Town. What? I liked it. Even though Butterfly is, I guess, not a knockoff. They sampled that from a Chili Peppers song, but Dark Side and B-Boy 2000, I still listen to them every now and then, those two songs. And apparently, I didn't know this, apparently, I thought they only released like 1 or 2 albums. But apparently it's more. I kind of stopped after the self-titled one. I forget what it was called. Maybe it was just Crazy Town. But yeah, this, like, I'm just thinking about it, and it transported me back. Me sitting on the floor watching this. Just like in complete awe, jaw on the floor, like, holy shit. Okay, let's get in the time machine. Before I get going, be sure to subscribe. Helps me out so much. Patreon is in the description down below. New uploads every Sunday. Alright, Sully, let's do this.
Doc, are you ready to get crazy with us one more fucking time? This goes out to you. This is called Whatever! best I ever did know. Yeah. I don't need to fantasize. You are my pets all the time. I don't mind if you go blind. You get what you get until you're through with my life. I feel for you. You know the words, come on. I will be here. You better go away. I feel for you. Sing it for me.
Oh my god.
We'll be here. You better go away. I'm doing the best I ever did. I'm doing the best that I can. I'm doing the best I ever did. Now go away. I'm doing the best I ever did. I'm doing the best.
Yeah, I think it's the type of thing, if you weren't around for it, you wouldn't really have a full understanding of how big and how universally loved Godsmack was. My cousin, he was into like your like Garth Brooks, Alan Jackson, like Conway Twitty, Johnny Cash. But then you flip his CD collection around it, the thing spun. It was kind of cool. On the other side of it, he had NWA, Ice Cube, Biggie, Tupac, Eminem. This was the kind of thing he was into. But stuck in that CD collection that he listened to, and I know he listened to it because I heard him listening to it, was the first album from Godsmack that had this song. Like, people that were fans of like country and rap, nothing else, were getting into Godsmack. Like, I know that's obviously not for everybody, but like, you listen to rap and country and you go from that into this, it's a big adjustment, and he liked it. Well, I shouldn't say he liked it. He loved it. Oh, I know what's coming, and I love it.
You better go away. I'm doing the best I ever did. I'm doing the best that I can. I'm doing the best I ever did. Now go away. I'm doing the best I ever did. I'm doing the best that I can. I'm doing the best I ever did. Now go away. Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Oh yeah. You
Oh,
guys
yeah.
need to give yourselves a round of applause. I gotta tell you, man, we do a lot of shows lately.
Ah.
There's so many crowds out there. You don't see them out there supporting bands, giving them the big thumbs up, you know, for all the hard work. You don't see them giving them the peace sign. This represents Woodstock, am I right? They don't give you the evil eye, all the cool stuff they used to see at rock shows, you know? Nah. The stuff that we see on the road, you get your fucking fingers in the air! Get them up! Get them up! Get them up! Up, 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 up! Say fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! See how good that feels to tell someone to fuck off once in a while? Alright, here's what we're gonna do.
Honestly, if I could sit on the floor for this, I would.
See how good that feels to tell someone to fuck off once in a while? here's what we're gonna do. I would assume by now that there is a few people here at Woodstock 99 that have heard this song before. Am I right? How many people you think are here right now?
A lot.
A couple 100,000? Let me rephrase the question for you. I would have to assume by now, here at Woodstock 99, there are a few people out there who have heard this song before. Am I right? Well, let's see if you guys did your homework. I'm gonna take a line and I'm gonna drop right down the middle of this whole park. And I wanna see everyone from here over give me 2 words. I'm not gonna give you any help, because you guys are competing with the rest of the United States of America. And let me tell you something, this is the king of all concerts, so you better not let me down. Woodstock, are you with me? Get your hands in the air. I'm doing the best I ever did. I'm doing the best that I can. I'm doing the best I ever did. I'm doing the best that I can. Oh, you think you're slick, huh?
Ah, you think you're slick,
I
huh?
forgot to tell you one thing. You guys over here are also in competition with this side of the room. So let me ask you a question. Do you guys think you can kick their ass? You better give me all you got. Show me your hands. I'm doing the best I ever did. I'm doing the best that I can. I'm doing the best I ever did. Come on. I'm doing the best that I can. I don't know. What do you think? Normally, the second side would kick your ass, but I would have to say it's been pretty equivalent here. No, they kicked your fucking ass. I'm just kidding, just kidding.
No competition,
No
yeah?
competition here. Because you know what we're gonna do? Just kidding. No, they kicked your fucking ass. I'm just kidding, just kidding. No competition here. Because you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take this whole place today, Woodstock 99, and we're gonna make you so fucking loud that they're gonna hear you in Los Angeles, California. How's that? Show me your hands! I'm doing the best I ever did. I'm doing the best that I can. I'm doing the best I ever did. I'm doing the best that I can. Yeah!
Fuck.
Go away! I'm doing the best I ever did. I'm doing the best that I can. I'm doing the best I ever did. Now go away! I'm doing the best I ever did. I'm doing the best that I can. I'm doing the best I ever did. Show me your hands! Come on! Yeah! Yeah! I'm doing the best I ever did. Go away! I'm doing the best that I can. Woodstock, you guys have been fucking so awesome. Thank you very, very much. Have a good night.
Ah, psych. You got one? Great fucking gig, man. Guys can go right upstage, right this way. Go right this way.
Who's that? Who are you? Pay-per-view. Very nice to be at Woodstock 99.
I'm sorry, I could listen to this for days.
Los Angeles, California. How's that? Show me your hands. I'm doing the best I ever did. I'm doing the best that I can. I'm doing the best I ever did. I'm doing the best that I can. Yeah! Go away! I'm doing the best I ever did. I'm doing the best that I can.
I really wish they kept going with Woodstock. And not every year. I would say it would have been cool if they did it every 10 years, but I understand why they don't. Why they don't do it anymore. But like, at the time, this... Oh, it's raining. Didn't know what that noise was. But at the time, this was like the biggest artists. Like, huge, like, just to name a few, who you had Korn, Metallica, Kid Rock, Limp Bizkit, Godsmack, the Chili Peppers. I know I'm missing so many. No, I don't think Smash Mouth. I don't know, was Smash Mouth here? I don't think so. The Offspring were here. Jewel. James Brown. I know he wasn't huge at the time. Bush was here. I don't know if... I can't remember if Green Day was at this one. No, they were at the one in 94. Without a doubt, but I don't remember if they were at this one. But at the time, the biggest bands and artists in the world were at this. But then, obviously, if you're familiar with the story of Woodstock 99, or even if you've seen the documentary on Netflix, you kind of understand why they didn't do it again. 'Cause, yeah. Rage Against the Machine was here. Sorry, that just popped into my head. But the first day was good. I think it was and then the second day was good, but then I think, I don't know, maybe it was the first night things kind of started slipping, but then it was all good during the day, and then the second night is when it started to hit the fan, and it did not stop. And I didn't know. Like, I've seen this show, obviously not the whole thing front to back, but I have seen the whole thing front to back in, like, overtime. And when it first came out, I didn't know that there was a rumor, because the Chili Peppers were the ones closing the whole festival. I didn't know there was a rumor of, like, a special guest coming out after them. I had no idea. But yeah, Limp Bizkit came out. Things didn't really end well. And then the Chili Peppers, well, it was a different night, but the Chili Peppers came out and things got real bad. I mean, it was bad the whole time. Like, I'll just summarize if you're not familiar with it. There was no toilets. There was outhouses, but that lasted for all of 7 hours. And then it started to back up. and it started to back up into like the path and stuff. There was little to no running water. People were playing in the stuff that was backing up out of the porta potties. In '99, the vendors would come in, and they were charging like fucking $5 for a bottle of water, which adjusted to today's inflation, that would be like almost 10, if not over 10. So it started to go off the rails slowly, and then whatever happened, which we're probably not going to get, at least an American one. The Woodstock we know, we're not going to get one again. Barring some friggin' miracle, but I know. It's a memory now. To me, watching it on TV, it's a wonderful memory. And I know I missed a ton of artists that were here. It was 3 days worth of music. Was Darude here? They had like separate stages after like the main acts were all done for the night. They kind of had like a smaller like hangar area for like raves, EDM, techno, stuff like that. I'm fairly certain, was it Darude or Fatboy Slim? Maybe it was both of them, but I remember seeing that and I was like, oh, that's cool. There's something for everyone. But that was Godsmack from Woodstock 99. Oh, I love it. But for now, that's it. That's all. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you again real soon. Later.